Edge for today, Tuesday, December 10th, 2024.
From the heart of ZIZ Radio comes a political talk show like no other. The Edge, with host Devonne Cornelius giving you his take on the biggest stories happening in governance today. Got something to say? Let's hear it. Give us a call at 869-465-2555, Monday to Friday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. One solid hour of in-depth analysis of the machinery that makes our country tick. The Edge, cutting into the matters at hand.
Good morning, St. Kitts and Nevis, and welcome to The Edge here in ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM for Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. I'm Devonne Cornelius, and thank you so much for joining me in the program for today. The conversation is being carried live via our social media platforms, so you may check us out on our YouTube channel at ZIZ Online and via Facebook at ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation. We are also live on Channel 5, that's ZIZ TV, Channel 5, and so you may follow the conversation there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for joining me. I know there are people who are listening from other parts of the world, so thank you so much. The numbers to call when we open the phone lines shortly are 465, that's 6120, right? 465-6120 and 1903. Okay, 465-6120, 465-1903, 662-8674, and the overseas line is 718-577-2916. 2916. Those are the numbers you call. 465-6120 or 1903. Then the cell number is 662-8674. And the overseas line is 718-577-2916. Call us when we open the phone lines very shortly, and then your voice to the conversation at hand for today. Just giving an update on the Aspire program, which is the Financial Education and Savings program. More than 3,000 young people from across St. Kitts and Nevis have now registered for the program, and it is targeted at children aged 5 to 18. It offers financial knowledge and, of course, provides opportunities for long-term wealth building. So the application, there is no specific application period. It is continuous. But the earlier you get into the program, of course, the better it is. But as it is now, more than 3,000, I'll get the exact figure for you, but more than 3,000 young people have been registered for the Aspire program. And again, it offers an opportunity to these young people aged 5 to 18 to learn about the importance of money management and financial knowledge and savings and all of that, and at the same time saving and making some investment or wealth building generally. It is open to children across St. Kitts and Nevis, and all you need to register your child or children are 2 IDs for yourself as the parent or guardian. You also would need a birth certificate or birth certificates for the children, and the certificate so that's the birth certificate or the certificate of citizenship if the child is a citizen here and got that citizenship through descent. And of course, proof of address So that's a utility bill or any other bill that has your address on it. And it must be within the last 3 months. Any other questions that you may have when you go to sign up, they will have the information. I know recently there was some on-site support. There was one here at the cable in St. Kitts, I believe, the week before last. And then last week, there was an on-site support at the DR Wallowin Plaza in Nevis. I'm not sure if they're going to continue with the on-site support, but perhaps it is something that they should consider to assist people with signing up. Now, there is the online platform, but not everybody is, tech savvy and will be able to use the online platform. And so for those who would not be able to or are not able to use the online platform, they're going to be, they have had on-site support, and I believe they will be continuing that process as there is no deadline for the application. It is continuous. So take advantage of the program by signing up your child or children for what I would say is an opportunity of a lifetime. And what is so significant about this program is the fact that it is now a piece of legislation, or it is a bill in the National Assembly that was passed recently, and it now makes it a piece of legislation, which is really, really good. Oftentimes you hear about initiatives and programs being rolled out, and it is exactly that. It's just an idea or initiative. And so it happens for about a couple of years, and then if and when there's a change of administration, the program is no more. It is non-existent. And so when you're able to make these things legislation, it for me, it speaks and it promotes longevity and sustainability. So that is absolutely amazing. We'll open the phone lines now earlier and give you, the listeners, an opportunity to call in and let's have a conversation on matters of national importance, things happening here in St. Kitts and Nevis, or anything that you'd like to make mention of, whether it be at home or abroad, that you believe we could use to compare to our situation, what's happening here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Again, the numbers to call are 465-6120 or 1903. That is 6120 or 1903. And the cell number is 662-8674. And for those of you overseas, you may call us at 718-577-2916. We will take a break now, and when we come back, the phone lines will be open and you are free to call. Stay tuned.
The future is unknown. Protect your life, your family, and your valuables from unforeseen circumstances. Let National Caribbean Insurance give you the peace of mind that you so deserve. At NCI, we offer a suite of affordable insurance plans that can be tailored to ease your financial burden. We aim to deliver exceptional products to satisfy all your insurance needs. Whether life, health, motor, or property insurance, NCI has the right solution for you. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales professionals are ready and able to assist you. Let National Caribbean Insurance Company Limited help you to prepare for the unexpected. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
the season to be merry with ZIZ Radio and Television Broadcasting Network. And what a better way to make your business stand out than by spreading holiday cheer to your potential customers with our spectacular Christmas package designed to help your business shine during this festive season. We'll tailor our advertising solutions to match your unique business needs. Whether you're a cozy local shop, a trendy online store, or a bustling service provider, we've got something special for you. Plus, our packages are incredibly cost-effective, allowing you to get the most value for your marketing budget. But that's not all. When you choose our Christmas packages, you get ear-catching radio and eye-catching television spots that will keep your business on everyone's mind. Social media campaigns that will keep your followers engaged and excited. So what are you waiting for? This Christmas, make your business the star of the show and give your customers a reason to celebrate. Call us at 465-2621, 465-2622, or visit our sales and marketing department to learn more about our Christmas packages. Together, let's make this holiday season truly magical for your business. Merry Christmas and happy business to you.
I want this and this. Oh, can I have?
Sure, we have an extra $600 from Flo. You can have everything you want.
Get it all with the gift of a free $600 MasterCard cash card, 2 free smartphones, and free installation when you bundle Flo Mobile and Internet. That's the gift of free times 3. Get it all this Christmas at Flo. Bundle in store or online at discoverflo.co today.
Merry Christmas!
The next generation of Calypso stars is here. Greenhouse Band Junior Calypso Manak on Sunday, December 15th at 5 p.m. at the St. Kitts Marriage Resort Atrium. Admission free. Young voices will take the stage with the spirit, passion, and power of true Calypso. Watch as 7 primary Calypsonians and 8 secondary Calypsonians bring the heat in a battle of lyrics, rhythm, and creativity. Who will emerge the Junior Calypso Monarch? There is only one place to be. Sugar Mass 53.
Welcome back to the Edge in ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm Devonne Cornelius, and thank you for joining me in the program for today, Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. The phone lines are open, and we are taking your calls at 465-6120 or 1903. The cell number is 662-8674, and the overseas line is 718-577-2916. Those are the numbers you call to participate in the conversation for today. If you are just tuning in, I was sharing some information about the Aspire program, which is the financial education and the savings program, and there are currently a number of on-site support activities have been set up to encourage enrollment into the program, and more than 3,000 young people have since been registered to participate in this program. So again, I am using this platform to encourage each and every one of you to sign up your child or children or anybody in your family who you know is in that category of 5 to 18 years to sign up for this program. Again, don't wait until the last minute, or don't say you're not going to sign up your child and miss out on this awesome opportunity for them to get knowledge as it relates to financial education and an opportunity at wealth building. Looking at agriculture in an effort to enhance water and food security and build resilience against water scarcity, which we know is an issue. Okay, we have a caller on the line. All right, caller, you're on the air. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Devonne. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well, and how are you doing?
Yeah, giving God thanks, man.
All right, that's good.
A thankful spirit is good for the body, eh?
Absolutely.
No matter what people do or say, or how the enemy want to work. I want to send condolences to my neighbors, the Cornelius. They're one of the daughters, Jacinta, the Kalawiki. I learned this morning, but I heard this weekend she died. So to the Cornelius, my condolences to her children and all the other relatives, because there's a large family. Now to the Aspire. Why is the registration so low? Because they said they expected about 10,000.
I think it was 8,000.
Huh?
8,000.
It's still less than 50%. I was wondering, is it that people have no confidence in it? Because you said that they are providing assistance. Wouldn't it have been better if they had done it at the school?
I know when it was first launched, it was an online platform, and some people were having challenges signing up online. Hence the reason why they did the on-site support. So that's why the numbers have increased since that.
Yeah, but I am saying, you see, we have to be careful. Where we go in modern, our people still behind. Everything we put up, we say, go online. And our people still wouldn't educate themselves, because a lot of them are young, you know. But the people go YouTube or go something. Maybe we need to have classes on the TV where people get over this fear. Because maybe it's a fear, eh? Maybe they feel they make a mistake in one of the columns. They won't be able to get out of it or whatever.
Right.
But that problem has got to be addressed. Every program we put up run into that problem. Many people want to access the program, but they have a fear. It's a fear, you know.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Yeah, generally people prefer to do things in person instead of going online, especially with these hacks and scams increasing.
Well, yeah, even before hack and scam. Now, because I felt they should have done it at the school level. Say, well, today for Irish Town. You know? And let the parents of Irish Town go there. Those who want to go online, and those who don't feel comfortable, come to the school and do it. Because at the end of the day, there will be people who say that their child not registered.
Right.
I was wondering, was it that the conditions under which they are asked to register, people can't meet it?
But do you know what the conditions are?
I'm asking you.
The conditions are very simple. They're just asking you, you must be between 5 and 18, and they're asking for a birth certificate, then 2 IDs for the parent or guardian, and proof of address for yourself as the parent or guardian. So I don't see that as a hindrance for you to register.
Somebody was telling me that in terms of getting the proof of address, if you live with somebody and you're not the person that's paying, because usually the bills are asking you for it. Some young people live with their mother in their mother's house paying nothing.
Carla, that's an easy fix.
How can it
that is not an excuse.
No, but how can it be fixed if your name is not on any bill?
My name is not mine. For example, if you live with your parent and your name is not on a bill, your parent can write a letter to verify that you live with them, and you accompany the letter with a bill that has the parent's name on it.
Some people listening.
So, for example,
I recall there was a situation.
Right. So, for example, you have a Skellig bill with Sylvine Henry on it. You write a letter to say that your daughter resides with you. You sign the letter, and you're accompanied with the bill.
Yeah, I had an interesting situation where the bank sent somebody to my house to see that the person is really there. You know, because their names are not on the bills.
Okay, but I don't think that's an excuse.
Yeah, but to me, the thing seemed pretty low. I thought by now.
Maybe you should join in to encourage people to sign up. You don't think so?
Well, every day they hear the Prime Minister talking, and everybody
well, you should join in too. I think you're a very influential person in St. Kitts and Nevis, so you should join in to encourage the people to sign up for the program. Don't you think so?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it right now. That's why I'm talking to you, so that they're listening.
Ah, okay.
But right? So they would know if you have any problem. And politics. Is it that some people, because of their political affiliation, do not want to participate?
No,
that is saying it, sir?
Well, I ain't going on the road with you. I don't know.
But you might as well go down the road to encourage them. Listen to me. And you're supposed to go down there and say this program is a national program. It's not a Labour, PAMA, UPP, PLP,
so
NRP.
why do I need to say that, though? But why do anybody need to say that?
But you might look. Let
me say this. Let me say this.
Everything is politics.
Let me say this. Right? There's no need for me or anybody to say that.
Then you're not helping.
There's no.
You're not helping.
You have the wrong caller. You have the wrong mentality. And anybody who thinks like that, respectfully, you have the wrong mentality. You need me to come and explain that this program is a national program, ain't a Labour program.
But
that's rather unfortunate. And that is you basically saying, that is you basically trying to be difficult when there is no need to be difficult. I don't have to come and tell you that is not a Labour program or a PAM program.
At this point in time, after all of that advertisement, the numbers are so low. There got to be a reason.
Okay. Ms. Henry, we got other callers on the line, please.
Well, thank you so much for your contribution. But I don't think that's it's ridiculous. Respectfully, it's really, really ridiculous. I gotta come and tell you that it's a national program. Come on, man. We really have to do better. And it's unfortunate when we try to encourage these things. Because quite frankly, Carl, I think you're trying to encourage something like that, which is very, very unfortunate. The phone lines are open and we're taking your calls, 465-6120 or 465-1903. The cell number is 662-8674. And the overseas line is 718-577-2916. It is 11:22. Do we have any callers on the line? Okay, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation here on The Edge. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The MVI Connect is showing its appreciation for your support by offering its Christmas special discount price starting now. Sedans and regular SUVs can now make the crossing between our Twin Islands for only EC $200 round trip. Discounts available on other types of personal vehicles as well. At this price, there's no need to think about it. Just roll on, roll off, and go have fun. A new schedule takes effect from 1st November, so visit them at www.iconnectskn.com and iConnectSKN on Facebook, or call them at 662-6818 for up-to-date schedule and pricing information. MVI Connect, bridging the crossing.
Join us on ZIZ TV for Youth Lounge with Skanaipo, a talk show on vital topics such as tourism, entrepreneurship, education, religion, sex education, and mental health. Featuring experts from St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean region. Tune in live on the 1st and 3rd Wednesday of every month at 8:30 p.m. on ZIZ TV.
Welcome back to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius, and thank you for joining me on the program for today. The phone lines remain open, and we're taking your calls at 465-6120 or 1903. The cell number is 662-8674, and the overseas line is 718-577-2916. Those are the numbers you call to participate in the conversation for today. You are listening to The Edge for Tuesday, December 10th, 2020. 2024. If you're just tuning in, I started with the Aspire program and encouraging people to sign up, and the information that they're asking from you is quite simple, just 2 IDs, proof of address, and the birth certificate for the child. I'm not going to entertain any conversation whatsoever with regards to anybody suggesting that it is not a national program and it is tied to any political party. So if you call back in to suggest that, I will hang up ZIZ's phone. So let me make that very, very clear. I'm not going down that road with anybody this morning. It is 11:26 and we are taking your calls. Before I got the call, I was looking at agriculture and sharing some details with you as it relates to issues we have been experiencing over the years as it relates to water scarcity. So it says, in an effort to enhance water and food security and build resilience against water scarcity, St. Kitts and Nevis is exploring a partnership with Oceans X to conduct a scoping assessment of the potential impact of the exploration coastline concept XCC. On Thursday, November 21st, a research team from the Netherlands originating company Oceans X engaged in discussions as part of their scope assessment during their visit to St. Kitts and Nevis. Now, during a meeting with technical staff and other agricultural stakeholders, founder of Oceans X, Berend van de Kratz, gave an overview of the project, and he said the exploration coastline concept is an adaptive water production and distribution concept using a network of mobile desalination maritime assets, and the desalination plant is capable of producing more than 250,000 gallons of water per day. The island overarching initiative aims to evaluate the potential of XCC to provide sustainable solutions for regional and island-bound water-related challenges. And this ties into the Sustainable Development Goals 6. From the 2-day session developed together with the local government, XCC will engage local stakeholders, communities, and relevant authorities in the development and assessment process, ensuring full alignment with community well-being and long-term impacts. Now, global and local experts will collaboratively evaluate the technical, economic, and environmental viability of XCC, aiming to estimate the potential socio-economic and health impact on local communities, and they will be focusing on the benefits and the potential challenges. So the idea really and truly is to assess address the water scarcity. Let's head back to the phone lines and we'll take this call. Okay, we seem to have lost that caller. 465-631-20 or 465-1903. So we have a call on the line. Let's take this one. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Devonne, good morning.
Good morning.
Devonne, I'm studying, right, that when people like me, and others who come up in the 60s, the 70s, and the early 80s, when we going to see agriculture back in our country like that. But we ain't had no letter chapter to plow up with land. And these men used to walk with the hoe, plow with the hoe, and use the mattock and do what they got to do. And these men used to go food, can't done. Sometimes the market full of provision, full of this, full of that. We used to even send food down St. Croix and St. Thomas and Antigua and other places. When any serious administration gonna come on the scene to bring back agriculture like how it was, serious, Because, Devon, you see all kind of things happening in different parts of the world. You remember the COVID, how we really locked down. And the boat, they could not come bring food. Maybe boat even come bring food or whatsoever. So we need to get serious with our land. With our land we got left back here. To farm, agriculture, and most of these young men and young women who we see got and the word working. I mean, have no problem with them cleaning up the country and doing whatever. But a lot of these young people who in this step of the pep, who I've got piece of land farming where the parents them used to farm before. After the sugar industry closed, I always say that farming was supposed to be our first priority. But somebody had a plan with our land. And the land them just stay there until the shark on a huge building going up. Like we want to entertain a concrete jungle instead of plant food to eat, like before. So I would like to know seriously, which administration will come new and make a change to our land to feed our people, because we ain't never gonna happen after this COVID here, and a more serious pandemic might come, and the country might close down for months after months, maybe a whole year, maybe 3 years or whatever, and we got to feed ourselves. So, Brother Devon, let me don't take this thing lightly. We see what happening, war in different parts of the world, and we ain't want it to reach here. We want our young people, we want our farmers to feed the nation. You have a wonderful day. God bless.
All right, here's the caller, and thank you for your contribution to the program. 465-6120 or 465-1903. It is 11:32. The phone lines are open, and we are taking your calls here on The Edge in ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. With regards to things in St. Kitts and Nevis. If you are just tuning in, I started off with the Aspire program, using the platform to encourage people to get their child or children signed up for the program. And the caller there recently has weighed in on agriculture, and I was sharing some information on work being done to address water scarcity. And this ties very perfectly into the issues that we've been facing as a small island developing state as it relates to climate change. Yes, I think a couple of years ago there was this minister of government in Trinidad and Tobago, I believe, who was making the point that we don't contribute much to the global emissions, but we pay a huge price. Let's head back to the phone lines. Do we have any caller? 465-6120, or 1903. So he was making the point, we don't contribute much to the global emissions, but we have to pay the very hefty price for the climate crisis and the challenges that we face as a small region. We'll take this call. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I think you need to change your attitude if you're going to say you're going to hang up the phone lines when people call in.
Caller, let me stop you right there.
Because that is going to prevent
Let me stop you right there, caller. Let me stop you right there. And you see, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. And this is not me trying to be hostile or disrespectful of any caller or anything. The topic that the caller brought forward before to suggest that the Aspire program, I should have to come to explain to the nation that it is not a national program. I am saying, and I am standing very firm in my position, that I don't see the need for me to come to explain to anybody that it is not a program tied to whether it be PAM, Labour, CCM, NRP or PLP. It is a national program. And I am saying that I am not going to entertain any discussion whatsoever with any caller to suggest that the program is a political program. And I am saying that if you're calling to have a conversation on that, I am going to hang up the phone. And quite frankly, if you are offended by that, then that is too bad. That is too bad. We have long accepted this practice that people could just call in and say what they like. My thing is, you call, you make your point, you're respectful, and we have a really good conversation. Like I have had here numerous times with numerous callers. But don't call into the program and tell me that I need to change my attitude because I don't want to entertain a conversation that you know is absolutely ridiculous. And I stand very firm in that. And I'm not going to apologize for that. We must stop it and we must do better, because we can do better as a people. We can do better as a people. And we must not encourage these kind of things and then get offended when people call us out on them. I'm not going to entertain the conversation, and I'm not going back and forth on that. I am not. It's 11:36 and you're listening to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM, 465-6120 or 465-1903. I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius, and thank you so much for calling in on the program for today. For those of you who are just tuning in, I was sharing some information on the Aspire program, encouraging people to get their child or children signed up to participate or to be a part of the initiative. And of course, just before the caller came in, I was talking about the challenges that we face with the climate change. And the caller was making the point earlier, about agriculture, the challenges that we continue to face here in St. Kitts and Nevis and, of course, other countries. But it is because of the climate crisis and the fact that we do not contribute much to the global emissions, but we are paying the very hefty price. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll open the phone lines again and continue taking your calls. Let's take this break. I'll be right back.
The next generation of Calypso stars is here. Greenhouse Band Junior Calypso Manap on Sunday, December 15th at 5 p.m. at the St. Kitts Marriage Resort Atrium. Admission free. Young voices will take the stage with the spirit, passion, and power of true Calypso. Watch as 7 primary Calypsonians and 8 secondary Calypsonians bring the heat in a battle of lyrics, rhythm, and creativity. Who will emerge the Junior Calypso Monarch? There is only one place to be. Sugar Mass 53.
Welcome back to The Edge on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm Devonne Cornelius, and thank you so much for joining me on the program for today. The phone lines remain open, and we're taking your calls at 465-46. I was about to call the old number, 465-6120 and 465-1903. Those are the numbers you call to participate in the conversation here for today. Some more information as it relates to agriculture and some of the work that we have been doing. So, a training session recently held aimed at empowering small-scale farmers with the knowledge to use digital sensors in protected cultivation and open field systems, led jointly by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations and the Ministry of Agriculture in St. Kitts, has concluded at the Department of Agriculture right here in Bastia. And a total of 19 participants, including farmers and government staff, gained practical experience with cutting-edge sensor technologies that are transforming the agricultural landscape, and it is helping farmers improve crop management and productivity. Now held under the project Strengthening Protected Agriculture to Improve People's Livelihoods, Food and Nutrition Security, the workshop covered essential sensor applications, including the operation of water, soil and environmental sensors, Demonstrations focused on connecting hardware components, activating sensors, and utilizing software platforms to track and analyze key agricultural parameters. Now, through these demonstrations, participants learned how these sensors provide real-time data on soil moisture, nutrient levels, and conditions as it relates to the environment, enabling farmers to make timely, informed decisions based on real-time data or real-time farm data. So at the event, there was an opening remarks by Tanisha Weeks, the project focal point in the Ministry of Agriculture, and she said, quote, "The ministry is pleased to obtain the technical support from FAO for this timely training on digital tools." Melvin Medina Navarro, FAO's lead technical officer and workshop trainer, who provided an insightful introduction to sensor technology and its use in agriculture, highlighted that the use of digital sensors in agriculture provides an opportunity to better understand the performance of the crop through data monitoring of important parameters that directly affect yield and ensure timely decisions. Now, the use of soil sensors to measure soil humidity levels, for example, allows farmers to make precise irrigation decisions, conserving water and minimizing resource waste. So really and truly, it is improving agriculture and how it is done, and equipping the farmers with the necessary tools, all in an effort of promoting sustainable agriculture and making it better. Let's head back to the phone lines and we'll take this call. Call you on the air. Good morning.
The reason I'm so passionate about agriculture is what I commit. I born in the 60s. And I remember that when we dig potatoes, and we dig yam. But at the van, we are the outside kitchen. Sometimes we get some sell, sometimes we get all sell. Sometimes when the boat coming from St. Croix, you come up and they take some and we ship some long St. Croix to sell. And the van, in the kitchen, potato growing up, potato and yam growing back up in the kitchen, yeah. Just making sure growing. So that only shows that the amount of potato, sweet potato we have here. Now we can't find one sweet potato in the market. In the supermarket them sometimes. And sometimes when you do look now, you go buy a pound of sweet potato. A pound of sweet potato is so costly. And it wasn't supposed to be like that with the land bigger here. Because we land very fertile. And then again, look at it, coconuts. We had a mountain named Here's the Mountain. You had the Wingfield. You had all them farm all out in the country with plenty coconut tree all in Ibis. You Devon? When I got to buy a coconut, come from St. Vincent and Dominica now. I buy jelly water and these things. You know, I believe that somebody dropped the ball. In government come. But, I believe these things supposed to be.
But Carla, drop the ball how? You mean in terms of
Continue to do these things when they phase out, you plant them back again. You get people to go and plant them back, like the estate workers them, and plant back the coconut trees them. But we have the sugar industry, right? But we have to depend on the main sugar industry. Well, we know that the crop farmers, most of them used to do farming. I mean, those who cut cane, those who cut the sugar cane, people like my father, my mother. And I come cut sugar cane myself too. And I come with animal myself. Listen from since my mother them come and I know myself, Devon. I never out of animal. I always got animal. Whether pig, goat, sheep, cattle, or whatever. I always raise animals. And a man like me, I believe I should have considered to get some land because I love animals. I love animals. to get some land and continue to live livestock farming. You understand? But the man, what they're trying to say, right? Me ain't in a politics with nobody. Me in about my country. And when I see my young men and women, up to this morning, I was talking to a young lady in a shop. She had a uniform going to work. And I said, I feel supported here because anytime I go in the bank, I go in any business place and see our young people serving me. I feel good. I feel good to that level. You understand? And some of these crop, this cane crop, and this sweet potato crop and all these things, these is what send some of our children to school and grandchildren to school to learn. So I believe that somebody got to get serious, and bring back our industry of agriculture. Sweet potato, yam, pumpkin, coconuts, bananas. We used to have bananas right down on the tree, bananas right down, right bananas. We eat till we belly bust. We eat till we belly bust. The belly bust by the belly full. And you just drink water when you're in the mountain. You go in the mountain, you can't hungry. You must find something to eat at them times. And the monkey population wasn't so big. So I hope somebody listening to the cry. Okay, Devon. God bless again.
All right, and thank you so much, Carter, for your contribution to the program. You're listening to the Edge and ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. It's 11:47, and we are winding down. Coming up at noon is our newscast, or midday newscast. But the phone lines remain open, so you may call us at 465-6120 or 465-1903. The cell number is 662-8674, and the overseas line is 718-577-2916. Those are the numbers you call to participate in the conversation for today, Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. Agriculture and Aspire, ANA, the two topics that have dominated the airwaves here this morning. A program that is ongoing, and again, using this platform to encourage those of you on the sound of my voice. If you have a child or children, I'm encouraging you to sign them for this program. What you need as the parent and or guardian is 2 valid picture IDs, the child's birth certificate, and proof of address to sign them up for this program. Of course, whether you're going to do it online or if you want to reach out to the Ministry of Education, when they decide to put on another on-site support activity, I will definitely share the information with you, the listeners, whether it be whether it is happening in St. Kitts or on Nevis. I'll share the information with you, and of course, when you go, all of the questions that you may have, they would be better equipped and better prepared to answer you in terms of how exactly the account is going to work. Initially, when the program, I believe, was first announced, the target was 8,000 people, but I do recall some persons saying initially when they went to sign up, they faced some difficulties in signing up because it was an online platform, and perhaps it was a case where it could not have taken so many people all at once. We know how technology is, it fails at times, and so that perhaps may have deterred people. But since they have had the on-site support, more and more people are registering for the program, which is really good. So again, take advantage of the opportunity and sign up your child or children or any person between the age of 5 and 18 to benefit from this program. It's 11:50, and we're taking your calls right here on the Edge, 465-1903 or 6120. Those are the numbers you call to participate in the conversation here for today. I was also making the point, well, continuing where I left off from as it relates to this recent project. So the project that I was making mention of in terms of using digital tools in agriculture, it is part of a project designed to promote the adoption of affordable agriculture technologies, and it really seeks to equip farmers in the country with digital sensors and tools to pilot these low-cost solutions, enabling year-round production of high-value crops, because we definitely need those crops. At the end of the training, 2 farmers received the sensors to begin piloting the use of digital sensors on their farms, and the next phase of the project is expected to equip additional farmers in both St. Kitts and Nevis with digital sensors to further pilot low-cost, practical digital solutions that improve crop management and productivity. So the idea is to promote sustainable, affordable agriculture and the high-value crops, the crops that are in high demand, crops that people usually eat. It is to produce more and more of those crops, especially as we aim to address the food import bill and, of course, have more food produced locally so that we don't have to import as much food as we usually do. Let's give a shout out to the sponsors, and when we come back, we'll continue and wrap up the discussion here on The Edge. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
I want this and this. Oh, can I have?
Sure, we have an extra $600 from Flow. You can have everything you want.
Get it all with the gift of a free $600 MasterCard cash card, 2 free smartphones, and free installation when you bundle Flow Mobile and Internet. That's the gift of free times 3. Get it all this Christmas at Flow. Bundle in store or online at discoverflow.co today.
Merry Christmas! Welcome back to The Edge and ZIZ Radio, 96.1 FM. We have a call on the line. Let's take this call.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
I would like to know how I have cut down this food bill. Because I don't tell you something. This yam and tanya and dashing where we used to plant when we were younger. I born on an estate, and I over 70 years now. And most the agriculture business was division. When I born in Kayan, and an estate, they call Cunningham Estate. All them old men who was around was division. Tradition like they used to migrate down to England and all them place there. And them man dead and gone. And farming done with the pen, they had no tractor plow for them. A donkey and head food a company. They had a business sell by the parcel. Not no $5 and $10 a pound, no nothing and $6. You understand? And today, people have children what they want. And most of the children want is Domino and Kentucky. And most of the thing in the supermarket is what that generation here want. So I don't know what agriculture will come back. And I don't know why I get food bill cut down. Because all the things in the supermarket come from away. So I need a politician that have a food bill. I don't know cut down. Because that's how we generate fine. You understand? They're not going back to the store there. Children don't want no yam, and dashing and them things there. So that's a problem we have. All right, all the best.
All right, caller, thank you so much for your contribution to the program. You've made some very good points. This is 2024, and so technology is improving, not just technology, but the type of food that is being produced It doesn't necessarily mean that because these foods are being produced, we should consume them. It doesn't necessarily mean that because they are being produced, we should give up hope and say, well, let's just consume these items. There are still things that we can do to bring down our food bill, but I think what is important for us to understand is it is not a one-day process or a 1 month or a 1 year process where you could dramatically or drastically decrease the food import bill by a certain percentage within a short time frame. Things like these, they really take time and they take effort and it takes commitment. And so you can't start this year and then next year you fall off. It must be continuous, it must be focused, it must be really driven by experts and people who know exactly what they're doing. And that is why the training programs like the one that I mentioned all form part of the process of decreasing the food import bill. The caller made mention of the fast food, and so there are still, and there are nutritious and tasty dishes that you can prepare from locally grown food, right? And we don't always have to resort to those other forms of food. But the point is, I don't think we should give up hope and say, well, it's not going to happen. We all have a part to play in reducing the food import bill, and it is something that I believe we must take very seriously. It's 11:58 and you've been listening to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. Let me say thank you so much for joining me on the program for today. Until next time, you guys stay safe and continue to enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. As usual, don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, and please take your time on the road. See you tomorrow, same time, same station. Coming up next is our midday newscast. Stay tuned.